Hiya, Shelley Brakel from Clear Visions Life Coaching. You might have seen me before on other videos I've made about the emotions and different thoughts, behaviours, actions, etc. all hidden under the veil of alcoholism and often not talked about because many people go through this feeling like they're very alone, and not many people bring it out in the open. So that's my plan, that's what I want to do. But I've realised that you don't actually know a huge amount about me. You don't know where I've come from, and how I've got to be sitting here in front of you making a small video for people to either give me negative or positive or no feedback on. So anyway, I'm going to take this opportunity to take some information about myself out of a new ebook that I'm writing, so you can get an idea of who I am, and hopefully delve into the world of Shelley. Lucky you. Okay, so my name is Shelley. I'm 33 years old at the time of making this video, and no feedback please on that, unless of course you say I look younger. I'm a single mother. I have 3 children, 2 teenage boys and my adorable beautiful girl who's almost 2, and I would say that I look pretty normal. I'm a kind of normal human being. Some may disagree. I do have a bizarre sense of humour and a possibly a different perspective on life than what other people have. So maybe I'm normal, maybe I'm not. You can make your mind up about that. Yeah, every day, even through my drinking, I cook, clean, I work out at the gym, work out with my trainer. I love chocolate, I love ice cream, I eat too much sometimes. I take on too much work sometimes and get overwhelmed. I'm just your normal average person, and I'm a personal general life coach, and one of my main niches is recovery coaching, sober coaching, sobriety coaching, and the reason I got into that is because of my own past. So you're probably asking, well, hang on a minute, how can you possibly help me with my past? How can you help me move on from my past and look at a life being sober? Because I'm an alcoholic, because I don't come from a perspective of a textbook, because I come from a perspective of complete understanding, and I reached the depth of my misery and I found a way out. That's how I know, and this is where I come from, and this is how I completely understand where you might be now. I understand emptiness and despair, depression, crazy obsessive thinking, chaos, loneliness, confusion, denial like you wouldn't believe, escapism, excuses, justifications, complete rage, guilt. Do you get what I'm saying? Do you resonate with what I'm saying, or do you need more? I'm sure we can find many more lists of words to describe what I understand to do with alcoholism. I was where you might be right now, and I would love to be able to help you move forward from that. Okay, my career, and I call it a career because it has taken over a large chunk of my life. My career started in alcoholism when I was about 12, and that was the first time I had a drink, and the first time I drank so hard and so fast that I ended up lying on a brick paved terrace at the back of one of my friends' houses in the middle of winter, vomiting totally pure strands of spaghetti that we had made, spaghetti bolognese, and eaten earlier, because we'd decided to have our own private Christmas party at boarding school, which involved us helping ourselves to my friend's mother's most expensive red wine. She wasn't happy at all. And thinking about it, back then my drinking was very different to other people, even at the age of 12. You know, from the moment the cork of the first bottle of wine was popped, I felt like I'd come home, and all of the pain that I'd carried with me, all of the emptiness, all emotion was swilled away as I drank glass after glass of this red wine. You know, I say my drinking was different, and you might ask how. How was your drinking different to other people's, or to the girls you were with? The other girls were drinking, yeah. But the difference between us was that they poured themselves a glass of wine, and I watched. They took forever to drink it. They sipped it, you know, genteelly, and they screwed up their noses and winced like it was disgusting, and you know, it hit their taste buds, and they were doing it to rebel, whereas I was drinking because I'd found my salvation. That was the difference. You know, once I had my first taste and the warmth of the alcohol spread through my body, my inhibitions disappeared, you know, my vulnerability was eased, and I was wrapped in this comforting blanket of safety. And within that safety I felt absolutely free, and I wanted more and more of it. Once I began, I couldn't seem to get it down me quick enough, and this incredible feeling, this new feeling was almost enlightening, and I was experiencing it through the gift of alcohol. And I wanted, you know what, I chased it. I wanted more and more and more of that feeling, so I drank more and more and more, and I wanted to hold on to it and never let it go. And that's when the demon had got me. That's the beast got me, and it